Okay, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Strudel, and welcome to the seventh Craftocracy presidential debate. I'm Artem, and we have four candidates here tonight. General D, Sky Shatter Industries, and filling in for Relaport, who refused to attend, it's Sauce Dude, Vice President of the Sky Shitter I'd Sutton Crease Ticket incumbent, and here's the incumbent president Xboy of the Coolest Party and Mage Mini of the Armored Party APZ. So we will start with a question for Mage. Why exactly do you want to free Diddy?
I done.
Okay, but this is something that everybody has
That was
clearly...
lies spread by SSI and TCP.
Okay. So
Dude, you literally
perhaps...
announced Diddy Thursday. You literally said it last time.
What?
You did,
Nitrogen
you did.
monoxide.
The voters can check
That
it.
was
Okay.
other me.
Okay, please wait for him to finish speaking. So, Mage, are you finished speaking right now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, does anybody else have any comments concerning his Diddy Thursday? Or no?
Well, I was actually watching there was a court case live broadcasted for the Diddy trials, and one of the pieces of evidence they admitted was a video of one of his freak-offs, and there was a man that looked suspiciously like Mage in it, so I don't know if Mage has any comments on that, or if that's just like his
we all
twin brother.
know that
What?
APC is basically
I'm not-
affiliated with Diddy.
I'm not
Yes.
accusing, I'm just asking questions, okay? There's nothing wrong
During
with
the
that.
last event, if anybody missed it, Jam was possessed by Diddy and took on his form and spoke out and
Okay.
presented
Okay,
himself
interesting.
as Diddy. That's real. That happened. Everybody can check it. It's on
Okay,
the Cryptocracy
and
channel.
okay, perfect. Thank you. And Mage, what exactly do you have to respond to these allegations?
That was not me. ITSIN.
But Yinny's your vice
You also
presidential
chose
pick.
Yeah, but
Ian.
he didn't shoot.
You
Hez
also
the
chose Ian
terrorist.
as your vice president.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
You do
okay.
know that Ian replaces you in the event that you cannot perform the duties as president anymore, right? Via impeachment or otherwise. Like,
okay.
you know, if is a vote for you not also a vote for Ian?
It would never happen. I think.
No. Okay,
You gotta
perfect.
take
So,
into account, you don't just vote in a president, you also vote in an administration. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Vice president is part of the administration.
okay. And so nobody else has anything to comment on this right now. So,
All I'm saying, right, is like, even if you had like a goated presidential candidate like George Santos, if like Epstein was his vice president, it's like, would you really vote him in? Like, I don't know.
okay. Okay, perfect. Now, wrapping up on this question, thank you everybody for your answers. Now, next question for you, ex-boy. You will have to answer this question. Kiss, marry, or kill Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. Go.
What the fuck? Okay. Can I at least know who asked this?
Good question.
This is a General D question.
This
by the way.
Oh yeah, this question, this information is not available to me right now. You may speak, ex-boy.
Dude, I don't. That's a fucking hard one. Okay. Listen, I'm sorry, Silver fans, but I'm killing Silver.
Okay, noted.
I would low key marry Shadow the Hedgehog because you know I'm like Shadow the Hedgehog, so it'd be like marrying myself, and then Yeah, I guess that wouldn't leave any other option but to kiss Sonic. So there you go.
Okay,
I
and
actually have a completely
yes.
different answer in mind.
What
Okay,
would you
this
do,
one.
General?
So, first of all, I would marry Silver because Silver, out of the three, is the only one that would not leave me. Because Sonic is not marriable. He travels a lot. Shadow, he's like an edgelord. He would also not be a good husband. So I'm marrying Silver. Um, Sonic, I'm killing Sonic because Sonic always comes back somehow. He gets kissed in '06, um, and the other times where he dies, maybe he just gets sent to another dimension when I kill him. And the last option, I forget what it is. I do that with Shadow. What is it?
You would kiss Shadow.
Kiss? Yeah, I kiss Shadow because Shadow is kind of cool.
Shadow's
Okay.
cool.
Okay, perfect. And does anybody else have any last comments about this question?
I
Sauce,
abstain.
Mage, you abstain, Mage, what of you?
I abstain.
Okay, so perfect.
Boring.
We have so we have Mage and Sauce abstaining. So Sauce, are you exactly sure that you do not want to answer this question at all?
I'm not really a fan of Sonic because
You,
he's
Yeah.
okay,
gay.
okay. So
So
so y- so I would assume
it's
you probably would not kiss and marry. Is that correct?
I'm talking about the franchise. I played it. Well, I play. There was this one racing game on Xbox 360 I really like with Sonic in it. But like other than that, it's like
But other than that, no comments on it.
I don't fuck with no Sonic. I don't fuck with no Mario. I like your big ship based off of the one guy I forget the name of. That's cool.
The Eggman, I
Eggman,
sang the
The
song.
Robotnik,
drip is respectable,
Robotnik.
but other than that, it's like I
Did you
don't.
not watch my campaign video? I literally
I do
call
watch.
myself the
Oh
Eggman.
yeah, yeah, that's cool. That goes
I
hard,
am
but
the
like the rest of it
Eggman.
is
I
like
sang at the.
I don't
Oh
even know
golly.
what the fuck a silver is. Okay, it's like they just make the fucking same character three times and then like recolor it and give like one of them a gun. It's like
Okay, and does
what do you want me
anybody?
to say to that? It's like
Okay,
what? It's like
well, to be fair, I am not exactly sure what is going on, but I'm just moving around at will.
it's like if you ask me like kiss, marry, kill like fucking moist critical Wendigoon and Asmongold. You know, it's just like the same dude with.
No, not. I'm
Well, I'd
seeing
I
assume
would
this.
kill
I d
Asmongold just so we're
Any
clear.
other answer than kill Asmongold is like not correct.
well,
Marry.
Oof.
I marry the cockroaches, like in his hair, maybe. I don't know.
okay, perfect. So, thank you everybody for providing your answers to it. Now, so next question for sauce underscore dude. Since Relaporp is man of the year, who exactly should be the woman of the year?
Woman of the year. I don't really talk to no women, but I can. That's a good ass question. That's a good question.
Okay.
Probably. There was this girl I talked to yesterday. I remember because she was at the college orientation, and her favorite color was purple, and I quite like purple. So whatever her name was, she was like fucking. She was like 5'5". She liked purple, and she was a neuroscience major. I don't know what her name was, but she was cool. That's woman of the year.
Okay. So that the
Or
only
actually,
yeah,
Amelia Earhart. That's my answer. That's like the one woman I know.
Amelia Earhart and
But
and
that's like
other
the. That's
If
yes.
you
not
asked me
the
to name three
of the
women, I
year.
probably would take like 10 hours to like come up with that. It's just
Like
not
we're
my.
speaking of 2025,
Okay,
not
perfect.
previous
And
years.
okay, and general, you may speak. Does anybody have any comments on it? First person to speak will remain so. Anybody?
Know what? I mean, I'm not the Aura Beast, so I don't really have or the Man of the Year or the Woman of the Year, so I can't really speak on
Okay.
it. I don't know. So I think, but my honest opinion is it would probably be Gale. because Gale has been running this entire server out of cryptocracy. Gale has been
Please
running.
do
Oh,
not
please don't
shoot
me.
the candidates. Whoever
Anyway.
did that, please cease fire immediately. If I see you,
You're
I will
gay,
shoot
okay.
you immediately.
Because Gale
Okay?
has
Can
been,
I change?
yeah,
Can I
'cause
also
Gale-
change my answer to Gale for banning that guy?
Okay,
I would like.
well,
I would like to change my answer
Shots
to Gale and
fired!
not
Shots
Amelia Earhart.
fired!
okay,
Gale
well,
has
perfect.
been running this entire thing
Then
and
indeed.
updating the
I don't have the
the,
patience to run the
site
server, but
solely,
Gale does,
which
and
is
that's
very
respectable.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to code. Gale does, so that's like science, magic to me.
Okay, perfect. So the consensus amongst General D and Saws do, which had a quick change of opinion just right now thanks to an extraneous incident, is Gale. Does Xboy or Mage, would Xboy and Mage like to comment on any of that? If not, then we'll immediately move on to the next question.
Number.
Hear me out. Lemon kind of goated, so she should be Woman of the Year.
Lemon just
Coming.
ordered my assassination like 2 seconds ago. How the fuck can you say Lemon the woman of the year?
Cause it was funny.
Fuck you.
Lemon is second place to me.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So I assume by then we are all done with this question. So if anybody has any last things to say, go. We're going, and we're gone. Next question. So we will start with you, Mage. What do you think of your current party? Do you think they support you, don't care, or are they against you?
Support. Although I could've had a better VP.
It was literally you chose the VP. What do you mean? What do you mean? You wish?
I was forced to.
Oh, who
Trust.
Who forced you? Who forced
Why the
you?
fuck would you not have Bat, who is like literally sitting right there as your fucking VP? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Do you not
You
understand
chase.
that a party?
I was bribed.
Okay, well, he was bribed. Okay. Who bribed you?
How much did he give you, bro?
Ian.
What did he bribe you with?
He gave me 13 netherite ingots.
All right, everybody.
TBH.
13
Worth
netherite
it.
ingots. This is how much it costs
To be
to
vice
buy
president.
Mage Mini as president of Strudel.
Woj
So if you have
whoa.
13 netherite
Nitrogen
ingots,
monoxide.
You give it to Mage,
Got
and he
corrupted.
does
One at a
whatever he wants.
time!
Oh my god.
Okay, General may finish speaking.
No, we can speak all over each other.
Yeah, it's funnier
I'm okay
that
with
way.
I'm
that.
here to prevent you from doing such a thing.
Nah.
Okay?
But it's funny.
Yeah. Okay, so. What was going on again? I forgot.
I'm just.
Mage can be bought. Mage was bribed. That was.
But, oh, yes,
around
by
just-
13 netherite ingots. That's exactly what we were talking about. Okay,
Could I
perfect.
pay you 14 netherite ingots to just walk off the stage right now? Like,
15 more. He'll do it.
shit, I gotta check my fucking backpacks. Where the fuck is my? Oh, here it is.
I have one.
Okay, I think probably we will have to draw the line out here. We do not bribe directly on stage in front of a whole audience, okay?
No,
No.
this
Yes,
is a valuable
sauce.
experiment. This is a
Why'd
very
you do
valuable-
that?
Why'd you fucking accept the bribe from Ian? You know, is Ian? What has Ian got that we
What?
don't got, Mage? What-
Number.
Do I?
He
Do
is
I
number.
mean nothing to you?
Number.
He's in a
Oh,
game
I've
mode.
been at every single debate, and does that mean nothing? Are we nothing, Mage?
Who
What the fuck?
am
Fuck
being
you! Fuck you! I hate you! Hi, Jenna. What's up?
All's good. All's good.
Yeah. I'm just.
Okay.
I'm just showing. You know.
Wow, look what
Okay,
you did. You
perfect.
made Sauce did up a breakdown.
All right, perfect. Wrapping this up, thank you for your answer, Mage. Xboy, same question with you. What do you think of your current party? Do you think they support you? They don't care, or perhaps they are against you?
I think generally they do support me. Although, I did try to elect Jim as my VP candidate, and they didn't like that. So maybe not. Maybe there's a little turmoil going on there. But like, I think in general they support me. They just wanted TCP vice president. They didn't want Unity too.
Atty, and you're done for.
Their disunity.
Yeah, this is the first time in a while Gem isn't on the ballot. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, I see. And so this aside, your party has no qualms with you whatsoever. Is this correct?
No, they seem to be generally supportive of me. I would say.
Okay, okay. And so aside from that, there's basically nothing else we have to think of. Does any other candidate perhaps have any comments on this, or perhaps not?
I mean, none of us are part of TCP.
No,
so,
yeah, that's true.
like-
No, yeah, that's true. That's probably one of the worst questions. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and as for this question, I'm not exactly sure that I can ask Sauce this because he's in no party of any sort, but does your running mate Relaporp support you?
I mean, Relaport. I asked like, "Hey, Relaport, if you want me to be VP," and I was like, "Yeah." So
And so
Wasn't-
that's say you have
it
no...
wasn't really hard to get the position. Anyone else could have asked, but maybe
Okay. Yeah,
I don't.
okay,
I
that's
think
true.
I'm like kind of an SSI candidate, maybe, but not really. I mean, I've got Sky Shitter
No,
Industries
this
or
is an
whatever.
independent campaign. From
It's
Relacorp.
it's SSI adjacent, and SSI likes me, so that's probably worth something. I think.
I mean, Sai also likes me, I think. So
Well,
I'm
yeah,
SSI
I just
adjacent.
it's not mutually exclusive. You could like star vote both of us. So I don't know. I don't know if I got like. I mean, Relaport probably likes me. I don't know. I don't know how much SSI loves Relaport, but that'd be a question for Relaport, who's not here right now because he's too busy being oralicious elsewhere for him to log on. But I got the hat, so
Okay, perfect. And this concludes your assessment, right?
yeah. I mean, I'm not part of a party, so I don't know what else.
Yeah,
to
fair.
say.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, and now as for you, General, what do you think of your current party? Do you think they support you, don't care, or maybe are
Yeah, I
against
think
you?
they support me. If they didn't support me, they would have not approved of me for what was it called, the candidacy for the presidency. They wouldn't have approved me, and I have a 100% approval in my party, so
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
gauged of that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. And as SSI's last few days on the server approach us, what do you intend to do once the party is disbanded?
I will be independent forever, and
You will
I
be
will,
independent for...
but
Okay.
yeah, and I will do the duties of the interviewing and moderating. I'll try to do that.
Okay, okay.
Basically.
And what of your perhaps other builds? Like, would you I mean, I don't know what's going on, but perhaps wait,
Oh yeah, I
shit,
have
what was
so many plans, but is this the question?
I
I'm happy to
forgot my
tell.
question. I forgot my question. So, okay. Anyways, next one. If you are elected the president, how do you move on from the loss of your party?
From the what do you mean? Move on from the loss of my party?
Most drunk debate stage.
I mean, when you turn, if you turn the president, then and SSI is disbanded, do you have any like in late June? And assuming if you are,
I
would
don't
you
know. I
just like
guess I would be first SSI president, then I would be independent president. Nothing
okay,
changes.
Nothing
really
changes,
changes.
so you just feel absolutely nothing. You're just like, okay, it was like, and that's it. That's
I
all.
mean, it is what it is. I think SSI has had a very good, very long and fun ride, and
Okay.
I'm happy to have been a part of it.
I'm very sorry. Give me a second.
Do we want to talk about something else right now? We can stall. I love stalling.
Um,
My favorite thing. Oh
that's
yeah,
a good
Mage
question.
tends
My
to
vocal cords
die.
like really hurt from like crying earlier, so I gotta like
Oh, we
I
recover
think
a
if
can't
bit.
someone killed
breathe
him, I think
from.
that
Dear
was actually
candidates,
good.
I'm very
Oh
sorry.
hey,
Right now, two siblings of mine are fighting and they are
That's too
making a
loud.
lot of noise as of this moment.
That's too
Please give me
loud.
a few minutes.
Okay, we'll
Oh,
give
Mage is alive.
can
her
I?
2 minutes.
I mean, I got the debate moderator blood. You know, I could like ad hoc like you know.
During the last legislation, I sang. Basically, I screamed or whatever the past tense for that word is. Um, the "I Am the Eggman" song from Sonic Adventure 2, and my throat was pretty hurt after that. So, but not that much hurt. I could have gone on and
Oh hey
on.
Gail, what's up?
There was just a big.
Okay, perfect.
Oh
I'm
hey
back, everyone. So, next question.
bye Gail.
All right, Mage. If elected, you will be the first gay president, and Ian will become the first gentleman of Strudel. Should the president's spouse have any special powers at all?
I don't think Mage is here.
Mage, you there?
I think he's been bought. 13 netherite ingots.
He's on his fucking like Discord video call with Ian, like singing
Yeah.
him to sleep.
I've got a cat on my table. I've got a kitty. Looking at me. What do you want? What do you want?
Okay, perfect. Now, okay, so Xboy, you should the president's spouse have any special powers at all?
I mean, I don't really know how it applies in real life. I don't think they would. Um,
Okay.
it would be pretty funny though. I mean, like imagine having Ian in power because Mage and Ian are a gay couple. I mean, obviously everyone knows this. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that would be kind of awesome. So that's really I don't really have much to say. It's kind of where I stand on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so everybody else saw us. You comment first. You answer question first, General. You after. What do you think about this question?
You know, I think that it's sort of discriminatory against, you know, Sigma male candidates like Reliporp who don't need no man. You know, it's like,
Oh,
why should we
okay.
be given special privileges to, you know, monosexual, monoromantic people when you have people like Reliporp who are just above
We.
that sort of social hierarchy? So, you know, that he lives in his own fucking lane. He don't need no fucking spouse, you know? So it's like I feel like that's a dangerous road to go down, you know. Unless I'm
Okay.
president, unless cuz then we should, yeah. I'm bisexual, you know. I fuck with many people. All right, they just don't text me back. I'm really sad right now.
Okay. Perfect. And here it looks to me. Well, General, you go after, but it looks to me that Mage has gone back online, looks to me. So, if you will, General, please answer question first. Should the
I
president
think
spell?
Mage should answer, and then I answer after him.
Okay, well then. So the courtesy of letting you answer
Ha!
first. So, Mage, your question initially was, if elected, you will be the first gay president, and Ian will become the first gentleman of
What?
Strudel.
What?
Should the
I'm not
president's
GAYU.
should the
I'm
president's
strategic. I'm straight.
Please wait for me to finish reading the question first. Should the president's spouse have any special powers at all?
problem. I'm not gay.
They all deny it at first.
Okay, yes, but this is very much at least according to other people, and it seems to be the general consensus of the server, this is not true. What do you have to say against these allegations?
I am not gay.
Somebody get him the girl chair.
Okay, then.
Ian is just fat.
The pink chair. He needs to sit in it.
What? I'm straight.
Do you seriously just call your husband fat?
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, well, Mage is dead, I think.
Okay,
Let me
perfect.
pick him up. Fuck.
Okay, perfect. So now that this
Fuck. I can't fucking see anything with your big ass elytra on the way. Goddamn.
Okay, so so right now we have gotten the impression that Mage is in denial, or perhaps he is closeted. We have no idea, but anyways, any last comments before we move on to the next question?
Why
gotta
won't?
toss it to me.
Oh, right,
yeah,
yes, I
you.
forgot you existed.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's so mean. Anyway, I think that we already have vice president who have absolutely no power. Like only if the president dies do they have power. So I don't think the what is it called? The presidential spouse. I don't know what the name for
The
it is.
first person, or first
The
lady,
first-
first man, oh, no,
First
gentleman,
partner.
first somebody,
Anyway.
first somebody.
I don't think it should have any
Personally.
powers, any special powers, except like super strength. But
Okay.
as a title, it would be kind of fun to have it as a title.
So what do you mean by the super strength? Is it the ability to...
Yeah, they become super strong as
Okay.
to protect the president.
Okay,
I would
okay.
be all for it.
Okay, perfect. And so now, next question. Thank you all for your answers. So, a question for Sauce Dude. Relaport claimed that he was going to have the first wedding on Craftocracy, but Gale and Lemon got married before him. Exactly why did he fail at this promise?
Who the fuck was he engaged to? Like, I don't. Who is Relaport's spouse? I wasn't paying attention. Like, Lola.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the incident. Yes. Okay.
Well, it's really like, it's really tragic that it's like they criminalized the love between him and Lola with the unfair legislation, and that's the only reason the wedding couldn't go through is because of the like bigotry in the legislation, like holding back people that just want to marry fictional rabbits, you know, like. If it weren't
Okay.
for that, then like he would have easily like had like 30 weddings by now.
I think it was
Okay.
a completely fair legislation, and Relaport served his what is it called? I don't know, penance.
Okay, perfect. General, I will have to interrupt you for a little bit. So, legislation was nullified when he said he was going to have a wedding. So,
I have a comment on
oh,
that.
so,
All right.
yes, so it was specifically directed for you. You may speak first. After that, General may speak again.
All right. Just cause it was recently like decriminalized doesn't mean the stigma in society has gone away, right? Like gay marriage in the
No, it's
U.S.
gone
has
away.
only like been legalized since like what fucking Obama's term, right? That doesn't mean that it's like, you know, there's still like homophobic people in society in the same way that there's still rabbit phobic people on the server. Like
Okay,
I think it's like irrational to expect that like, you know, Relaport wouldn't have any like, you know, reservations or fear or trauma about expressing his true self as a
Please
fucking
cite me a
goon.
single person
you know?
right now against Relaport and Lola
Me.
body marriage. You? Okay. What are you? Sure.
Yeah.
Please.
That's fine.
I never said I wasn't rabbit phobic.
I don't know how to answer that. 'cause
After the
you're one who
fucking
brings it
bitch
up.
ass Noble
You're the
Plus
one who
and
brought
to
it
be
up.
fair, I got my money. All right, that's update since like debate 4 or whenever
Oh,
about it.
did
I
you
got
get
my
paid?
fucking Noble Plus money. So I hate rabbits a little bit less, but I still got some fucking, you know, it's still a tough spot for me. You know.
Gail, you should bring the camera to.
Look at what Ian's doing. Like, look at how gay this is.
Ian
Like,
Shut up,
yes!
gay.
Teleport Mage to Ian right now, so they're in the heart together. Teleport Mage to Ian. Come on!
Wait, куда пошел, блин?
I
Oh,
ain't
he's over
gay.
there. Oh, he's over there. Okay, perfect. I would like to comment, Mage, we do not shoot people in the audience. Please put your firearms away. Now, okay, wait. Okay, wait. Perfect. Give me a second. Give me a second because I have to quickly get back on track. Okay, right. So, wait, what was the question again, bro?
I
Oh,
also
right. Yeah.
forgot.
Oh,
I
right,
have no
right, right.
idea.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, you were supposed to talk after. Go ahead. Wait, Jen.
What was I
please.
supposed? What is the question?
I don't know. Were you finished?
forget.
Were
it's
you
some shit about the wedding. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like something about like Reliporps is claiming that he was going to have a first wedding or something, but Gale beat him to it or something like that. I don't know. So,
Yeah,
why'd
Gale
you...
was not only was Gale and Emin, they were really quick. Reliporp is still not married, and I don't know. I think it's kind of weird that Reliporp is still not married. I guess his spouse Grace has left him,
Okay.
and that's very tragic.
Okay, perfect. And thank you everybody for answering such questions. Now, Rel now, so as Relaport says that Gale must go to jail when he's president. Exactly how does he plan on accomplishing this?
I'm not relevant. What the fuck am I supposed to do? What do you expect me to fucking say? Like, oh, he's gonna,
Why?
I'm his
Because
right.
for
He doesn't fucking talk to me, okay? I'm just here.
I feel like
I got the hat. That's my only fucking qualification. Is I got the fucking hat. What? Oh, I'm just supposed to know all this fucking Minecraft life shit. What are you planning? Okay, I don't fucking know. Maybe I don't know. He'll just make a fucking legislation or whatever. Fucking Minecraft. Yeah, make a fucking proposal, and I'm gonna go to fucking. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, I'm gonna go to craftocracy.com. I'm already signed in. I'm gonna go to proposals. I'm gonna click on add proposal. I'm gonna make it called the Gale proposal. If Reliporp win election, Gale go to the gay loser prison. And shut the fuck up, okay? No, it's craftocracy.toasteroven.xyz. Goes to the gay loser prison. This prison is to be constructed in the fucking nether roof. Gale will spend like 30 seconds or some shit there on fucking, I don't know. That's Sauce Dude will build this prison.
Artem, you
This
gotta mute. You
bill
have echo.
will only be presented for wins, even though technically I could present it at any time.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay,
All
does
right.
that clear anything up?
Yes, it does. Okay, thank you for having your answers. If nobody else would like to comment, we will move on to the next one. This
I
is
actually have a
Yes.
plan for prison. Which
Okay,
is like I
please.
would build in the ocean far away. I would build a guitar-shaped prison, and it would be called Prison Island, and it would contain Diddy. So Diddy is imprisoned forever. And,
Okay.
I guess it can also be accustomed to for Gale for like 30 seconds. I'm not equating Gale to I'm not equating Gale to Diddy, of course. No, they're nowhere near close. I don't agree with imprisoning Gale. That would be very mean and incorrect, and I'm just. But I'm gonna build the prison. It's gonna be Prison Island. It's from Sonic
Okay.
X, the anime.
Okay, perfect. And so it will basically will the prisoners be living in such prison
Yeah, they
forever
will.
for the rest of their
It's
sentence?
basically for Diddy only.
Oh, so it's just for Diddy. Okay, yes, sorry about that. There was a lot of yelling
Gale
in
could
my
just
house.
stay there for like 30 seconds, not even in prison, really.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So now this wraps up
hang
this
out.
question. Okay. Okay, and after that, Mage, here's your question. How will you ensure that your loving vice president is free and well on the server and will be happy if you are elected?
I am not married. I can't answer that question.
Will you be open as a suggestion from the audience to have you married to Ian?
Nitrogen monoxide. Nitrogen monoxide.
Okay.
Nitrogen
coward.
monoxide.
I
I
think of
don't
it as
want
like
to
a
be married
hypothetical.
to you.
Think of it as like a
I'm
hypothetical.
straight.
Like, what if? What would you do? You know, you gotta think of it that way. You gotta answer the question.
Nothing. I'm not gay.
You wouldn't do anything for Ian?
I don't think like a gay.
Well, wow.
I mean, you
That's
say
some
you're,
that's
you're
some
not
strange
gay,
That's
language that
gay,
you
but
know using gay as
you
a
have-
derogatory
That's
noun.
It
interesting
seems you have
language.
the
to
gays.
use.
That's pretty problematic of you.
Well, all gays think like me, obviously.
Do you love gay
BRO.
people?
Okay.
That's my. Ask Midge that. Ask him if he loves gay people.
No, okay.
Holy shit.
Do you love gay people, Mage?
Do you love gay people?
I have neutral opinions,
Oh,
son.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so what
don't
kind of
love
neutral,
them.
what
You
kind
don't
of
hate
neutral
gay- you
opinions
don't
do you
love
have on
gay
them now,
people?
right? Do you realize who is your debate moderator at this moment, okay, da?
Well, you got
Answer
an
the
issue with the
question.
way they talk or something? Like you just
Huh.
don't think it's natural?
Uh,
What are you trying to say?
What is your
Well,
insinuation?
I'm not gay.
Okay, but
Even
what?
during Pride Month, too? Come on.
Yeah, you could have picked another month to be like this, but you decide to choose now.
And you were in the girl chair earlier. Like, what do you have to say about that?
Any comment?
Nitrogen monoxide. Also, I'm a guy, not a girl.
Oh, so
I didn't
you
say it made
double
you a
crossed
girl.
it.
I just said it made you gay. That's a big difference.
But I'm not sad face. Way, dang it.
Perfect. Give me a second.
Not
Okay.
gay.
So does nobody else has any comment on this question whatsoever?
What?
I will take that as a no. Thank you, everybody, for answering this question. Thank you, Mage, for answering this question. Now, next question. Xboy. Give me a second to keep a straight face while saying this question. What are the ramifications of I'm very sorry, everybody. I will re-say it. What are the ramifications of removing Crazy Frog's penis?
We're back at this again. Listen, I've already said my stance on this plenty of times before. Crazy Frog deserves to have his penis back. Okay. We've talked about this many times in all of the events and all of the public opinion polls and all that shit. But Crazy Frog, they took away his penis, and frogs have a right to that. They have a right. It was unjustly removed, and he should have it back. In fact, I need to write an executive order on it right now. We need to give Crazy Frog's penis back.
Okay, perfect. This is very interesting. Does anybody
Um,
have any perhaps opposing opinions or anything any
I
other
have a
candidates would like to?
concurrent opinion I would like to
Very
share,
well. Very well. Please share sauce.
I'm
Really,
sure
I
Mage has
think-
very negative opinions on this.
I
Okay.
think it speaks to the pervasive puritanical attitudes that are pervasiving through society at the moment. Like back in the old days, you could have Crazy Frog with his schmeat out and like no one would bat an eye, but like nowadays in this like paleo conservative, meta game that we find ourselves in, like they're trying to take away his schmeat. And that's just unethical in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that is all you have to comment on this. Thank you
I
very
think,
much.
yeah.
Okay. And now, General.
I wrote my
Speak.
college thesis on this actually, I could.
Okay. Perhaps, but we do not have time to recite this as of this moment. General, you may speak. Please go
Yeah,
on.
it's like 4 hours long.
Do I speak on like if crazy? What are the
Yes, the crazy
ramifications of
frogs,
removing-
the ramifications of
Okay.
removing Crazy Frog's penis. That is
So
correct.
think about it. Crazy Frog is definitely some kind of mutant, and so the mutation rate in Crazy Frog is probably going to mutate him so much that all of his bodily functions that require the penis would get substituted by other bodily functions. Like what is it even for? Like
I can
no,
think
I
of
don't
like
wanna-
3
I don't wanna
different
explain
functions, but
Yeah, I would assume
I
that
think
this
the problem is
crosses.
the main one for the penis is showing off, and the Crazy Frog
That's
is
true.
not gonna be able to do that, and that would be very tragic. And I think Crazy Frog deserves to keep his penis. That's what I.
Okay. Well, perfect. I will have to. Well, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure what are the ramifications on it. Give me a second. I have to yell at my siblings again.
MTV.
They refuse to listen to me. Mage, please put the gun away. I will have to ask you this question as well. What are the ramifications of removing Crazy Frog's penis?
Well, he is an alien.
Okay. Anything else?
Xenist scum.
Any other comments on this?
For the Emperoro.
So, everybody must take
Okay,
to
so
note.
Mage called Crazy Frog Xenos scum. That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
That is true.
Frog.
Okay, and now, Mage, assuming you are finished with this question, I have a follow-up for you. Do you deserve to have a penis?
Yo,
Yes.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I am not an alien. I deserve to have one.
What makes you think you deserve to have one?
Why the fuck we talking about another dude's schmeat?
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
VP?
yeah,
What
that's
the
right.
fuck are we doing, guy?
I'm
I
Yeah.
would like to say that I have a proposal.
I was born with
called
IT.
Should Mage
I
does Mage
deserve
deserve a
IT.
Willy Wong? I have a proposal up for that, and on the next legislative meeting, we after autocracy will we'll vote
X.
whether Mage deserves a Willy Wong.
okay.
The fuck are we talking about?
Okay, well, I will have to put a quick stop to this as this can very easily turn into something that probably may not go on YouTube. I am very sorry, audience.
It's like
Now,
children in this fucking room, right?
yeah, that this was I am not exactly sure who put in this
Yeah,
question, but
guys.
okay. Now,
Stop
start.
talking about willy wands.
All right. So, next question. We are starting from left to right, starting with you, General. What one quality do you have that you exceed in more than in all the other candidates?
I think it's my ability to do a huge amount of stuff for the server that will remain for the rest of the server's lifespan, like all the buildings and I guess the policy. All of my buildings, most of them, especially the egg carrier, because I love that so much. They they're like an icon on the server. Ooh, that was a bad answer. Anyway, that's my answer.
Am I? Do I answer for me or for Reliport? What the fuck? Like, did my VC go out? Is everyone just being really
No.
quiet? Could someone say something, please? I feel like
Hello.
Oh,
Something.
okay. Okay. Everyone's just being
I'm
really
sorry.
quiet.
I'm very sorry. Was I muted all this time?
Yeah, you were just
Okay,
kind
so
of looking
Sauce.
at me.
So I apologize for that. I was speaking all the time with my microphone off. So, Sauce, what one quality do you have that you exceed in more than in all the other candidates?
I'll answer this both for myself and for Reliport because I just got the hat. I'm not actually Reliport, even though I'm substantially more attractive than him. But that's besides the point. All right, I'd say Reliport easily got to be the most auralicious guy on the server. Okay, there's like not a single person like with more aura than him. That shit, you saw it in the fucking poll numbers. Like it's just undisputed. Randomly he'll just post some like fucking out of pocket gif, and it's like this. He's the only really dude that's like funny when he does that, in my opinion. So
Okay.
you know, I think if Relipop was here, he'd be the funniest guy. But unfortunately, he is not because he's too oralicious to play Minecraft. He's probably like at the gym or like something right now. Or just
Okay.
crying in front of his Lola Bunny shrine that he sent me a photo of, but I won't leak that. You know.
Okay.
So as
Very
for me, I feel like I've been around on the server for a while. I feel like I can just chill with people in a way that like I don't know, I don't think any other candidate really has because I've been to every debate, I've moderated every other debate, and it's like I don't really give a fuck, like about any of this fucking polishy schmolishy nonsense. It's a video game. You just gotta be chill about it. And
yes.
just like
Okay.
you just
Yes.
gotta be a chill guy, and I think that I'm a chill guy. So that's what I like about myself. I'm
Okay.
not gonna be out here writing a fucking Google Doc about why like fucking Xboy is literally the Antichrist or shit. Like that's there's no need
Uh-huh.
for that. You just
Yes.
gotta chill.
Okay. Okay, indeed. Thank you for your answer. This is definitely a take that I feel everybody should listen to. Now, next for you, Eggs Boy, what one quality do you have that stands out in comparison to all other candidates?
I think the one quality I have over the other candidates is that I'm just a good figure for the people. I can go up on a stage, I can say some random shit, I can probably die in a stupid way. I can be like a representative for the people. I think I have an awesome suit. I'm a cool ass cat. People like me. I'm a generally well liked guy around here. So I think I can generally just be a good representative for the people, and
And
that's what I
exactly
think.
who do you represent amongst all the people?
I represent the lovely people of Strudel and the awesome people at TCP because we are the coolest party on the server.
Okay, so do you have perhaps any preference for TCP or no?
No,
Is
of course not. I think everyone on this server is cool, but
okay,
I represent the people as well as my party.
okay, perfect. And now for the next question, well, yeah, for the next person to have to answer this question, Mage, what one quality? What one quality do you have that you exceed in more on all the other candidates?
I can relate to maneuvers. Considering. I join with nothing and noon. Except for Domino, but that's beside the point.
I mean,
Also, I can cook.
what do you cook?
Chicken
That's it?
and chicken. And maybe chicken tenders.
All right. So, perhaps, assuming you are finished, thank you, Mage, thank you all candidates for answering these questions. It has been a weird debate so far, and this has been going very well. So let us continue with it. Now, next question is for Xboy. Your affirmation of your presidential ticket has been quite rocky. You won your primary by 1 point in a tiebreaker, the closest election in Strudel history, and your initial running mate appointment of Jem was rejected by half of your party. Should voters be concerned? Ian, please step away from the wall right now. Thank you.
I don't think there's anything to really be concerned about here. Concerning the very close victory, while I am generally a well-liked member on the server, Nate is also a very well-liked member, and so the primary between us was very close. And I don't think that's because I'm a controversial candidate, but because we were both very looked up to candidates, and so it was going to be like a very tough battle between us. But
Because
I did end up winning by
intrigued.
1 point. It was a very close primary, and I think the decline of Jem as the VP. I do not think that was because they did not like me. It was simply they just wanted change. If you have seen, Jem has been, I think, in like pretty much every election. Literally, Jem has been on every ballot, and I think people just wanted no, we don't want Jem on the ballot this time. We want someone else. So I elected Lemon as the vice presidential pick instead. So no, there is no party turmoil or anything.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for your answer, X-Boy. Assuming nobody else has to comment on this, we will start with the next one. Mage, we're starting with
Has
you.
anybody asked questions to me? Anybody sent questions to me? Kind of
Honestly.
hurt.
Okay, just give me a second before I
Yeah.
start the next one. I don't think so, as a matter of fact. If there is, they
Nobody
probably have.
cares.
I
Nobody
don't think it has
cares.
come up yet. But either way, I don't know this information. I just work here, okay? Now, Mage, Amethyst Order daughter or new left son?
Dang IT. Or can I choose or
You can, but that would be very fucking lame and uncool.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually answer the question if you just want to like fucking cop out, then.
yeah?
Okay.
Go ahead, Sauce.
Are we
Okay.
gonna skip over X-Boy?
Yeah, what do you have to say on this?
Honestly, it might be a bit of a controversial pick. I actually don't know which pick would be controversial here. I would go with the new left sun though. Okay. My
Okay.
reasoning is that both were kind of a little crazy groups, but if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure they were I don't I don't remember exactly what happened with the Amethyst Order. I wasn't really here. I was kind of just looking on from the sidelines. I mean, yes, the AO has moved on, but it has been months. I remember the drama there was it was quite crazy. It's a little hard to compare, but I think I would take the new left sun.
I'm very sorry. I'm eating right now. Are you finished?
Yeah.
Do I get to
Okay.
answer?
Yes, Sauce, you may go next.
All right. I disagree. All right. I might be a bit biased because I never actually interacted with Amethyst Order person, but I'd easily say Amethyst Order daughter. All right. So this isn't because I like the Amethyst Order. They're kind of annoying and shit, but I don't recall them ever writing some like fucking long ass Google Doc about why like fucking Gale is literally evil or any of that shit. Okay, it's just like, they're a bit loopy in the head, but like they managed to like separate the fucking video game from the real world a bit better, which I find more respectable. All right, what I don't like is people like playing this fucking Minecraft shit and then fucking taking it hyper seriously, where you got all these fucking jobs, like writing these fucking like speeches in my DMs. It's like, it's no, I don't like that. I don't fuck with that. I think it's like a negative trait to have, to like, be this invested in it's fucking stupid. Okay, like look at it's everything here is a fucking cube. Okay, like how often do you fucking see cubes when you go outside? That's like a very fucking rare shape in nature. And okay, everything here is like a fucking, it's a box. It's like, what the fuck even is this? Okay, this doesn't exist in it's like, why the fuck should you be taking this shit hyper seriously where you're fucking crashing out over shit? It's like, just stop that. Stop that, okay? If you like, I guess Amethyst Order also did that too a bit, but like, I don't recall them ever doing some like fucking melodramatic ass fucking shit where they write all this, like, make a fucking Splinter server only for it to like die in 2 seconds. It's like, fuck off. I'm taking the Amethyst Order daughter. Alright. They did. Okay, yeah. They did. Both of them crashed out, okay?
Destroy
Both of
it
them crashed out.
now.
It's just Amethyst Order decided to go outside like a week after crashing out, I assume. Which is
Okay.
why I stand on that's all I gotta say.
I'll note this one, last one for you, General Amethyst Order daughter or new left son?
Okay, I would just like to ask everybody, does anybody know like the fucked up and controversial new left member who is also male?
Say again?
As far as does anybody know a controversial fucked up member of the new left who is also male? Because as far as I know, it's only
Oh,
Alex.
well,
Waffle
yes.
House?
Alex!
Well, to be fair,
Oh.
Alex is his own species, but you
I
dumbass.
guess Waffle House. Wait, what did Waffle House do?
Waffle House just was
Dylan,
just like edge posting and stuff
Waffle
like
House
that.
was just annoying.
Dylan, yeah.
Tanky shit. Fucking tanky shit.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
It's gay.
no, I thought I had something. I thought I had something, but I don't. So I'd rather kill myself.
Aha.
Oh, I'm very
Hey,
slow.
don't get
though.
that fucking shit on
Yo,
me.
yo, 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 no killing yourself on stage. Bleh. Okay,
Wait for
well,
that.
okay, from now on, I forbid suicide on stage, okay? Now,
Yeah, man.
okay.
That's my only cop out.
Yes,
Ah!
yes. Oh my
That's my only
goodness,
out of this.
everybody. So, question for you, General D. You are the only convicted felon in stage, being found guilty of grieving in April in the Obsidian Wall case. Why should voters look past this?
It's because I learned and I understood. Because at the time, I thought that encasing a house in 3 layers of obsidian was a fun prank. But in retrospect, I did spend too little time on that prank. I think that if pranks are to be done, people have to be people have to spend a lot more time on them, and it has to be fun for everybody. And I only thought that it was only fun for me then and there. So I've learned from that, and I promise that if I do a prank, it's gonna be awesome and it's gonna be cool, and everybody's gonna be having fun from that.
Okay, and the
I
next
could just
question
point out
is,
that
yeah,
I got paid
yeah.
after the, you know, because that house right there was the one that got fucking obsidian. I can go
Yeah, I
grab the money right
fulfilled
now because
everything.
it's still fucking sitting in my fucking chest.
Okay. Now
I
there was
fulfilled
another.
all the.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead
I
and follow
have
up. Please.
Yeah, go ahead. Say.
Okay. So there was another follow-up question. I've decided to skip it for you, gentlemen, because this may not be appropriate for anybody here in the server at all. Now, the next follow-up
I
question
think you should
is,
say it.
okay, fine. Okay, fine.
fucking
Is
slash
your
this shit.
shirt going up between your titties?
The fuck?
Yeah, I think we should probably not
Who the
continue
fuck?
go. Yeah,
Who
Okay,
asked
so
that?
I am an
yeah.
engineer, but I'm not a clothing expert, so it's a little
Okay.
bit tight. So
Okay,
I'm learning
moving
about that.
on.
I'm learning about that.
Moving on. Why are you the Eggman now,
I
General?
am the Eggman. It's what I am. I am the Eggman. I've got the master plan. That's my answer.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, everybody. Now, do give me a second. Do give me a second because I will have to quickly discipline my fellow.
Ha!
Is the fuck is this shit dying? What the fuck?
No, it's fine.
No, we're
Okay,
good.
which
I think.
What happened?
I don't even remember why I started being the Eggman. I just thought that it would be cool to build the egg carrier, and I started building it, and I started getting into character, and that's how it ended up. And I placed posters all over my builds, so that's
That's
kind of
cool.
cool. I like how they look. Yeah, what is Ian doing there?
All right,
What is
everybody,
Ian
I
doing?
am back.
Killian now!
All right, everybody, I am back. Thank you for waiting. I went to quickly use the restroom. Now, question for Mage. How will you celebrate Diddy Thursday?
Well, we Killian. Then
Good start.
that's it.
But
Oh yeah. We need the Killian button.
how is it Day Thursday if you just kill Ian? What's the point of naming it that?
Are you perhaps the Diddy in question where you are killing Ian?
Number Jimmy's.
Yeah, so what is the Diddy part of the Diddy Thursday activity?
Well, chicken is free.
Mm-hmm. Chicken is
Mm.
free.
Okay.
Would okay. I'm not gonna
And
say.
deep fried in baby oil infused olive oil.
Well, Ian said it
What
for
the
me.
fuck?
Ian's watermelon also free. Is that true? Is that true, man?
Bro, racist number
So it's paid. You're against free food. You don't want people to eat.
watermelon is not free,
Alright, he wants everybody to
just
starve.
chicken.
What makes it different? Like, why is chicken free and watermelon's not?
Well, you see, I don't know.
I'm very sorry, everybody. Ian, please turn the car off. Get off the car. You are making noise. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Now Lemon is in the car.
Now that we are done, and I don't think anybody else has to comment on D Thursday here. Xboy, what is the most important thing you've done as president?
The most important thing I've done as president is pass the executive order to make the Constitution. Okay, that is the Constitution we're talking about here. This is a very important thing. You know,
Wasn't it written by Gale?
we need the Constitution to do very important things. Yes, but I enacted this executive order. Okay, we need
Okay,
the
so
Constitution
Gale
to do
told you
very
what to
important
do.
things, such as
So
no, that's not what I'm
is
saying.
The
That
most
is not
important
what I said.
thing is the most important thing that you did doing what Gale told you.
No,
Basically,
that
is
is
that
that
what
is
you're
not what I
saying?
said. No.
Mm.
But like I said, we need the Constitution to do many things, and we need the Constitution to make sure Mage Mini does not free Diddy. Okay, this is very important matters. We need to make sure the Constitution protects the citizens against the deep slate, and we need the Constitution to make sure that birch logs have all the freedom they need. Okay, we need to free the birch logs. They've been hated on for so many years, but everyone knows birch is actually very good wood. Yes, all the birch logs. Hang on, I have all of them right here. They need to be free. Ian, shut the hell up.
Actually, did use birch in the office building.
Fun fact, Ian is a part of the deep slate.
What the fuck he is? We need to
Why the
execute
fuck
Ian.
are you,
Alright.
is that your running mate?
Yeah,
What
True,
is
that's
what,
your running
Why
mate.
I
is it your
don't
running
know.
mate?
what
Alright,
is this
so-
Your
accusation?
running mate is part of the deep slate.
H.
No, we need to talk about this now.
I was forced to.
You just said you were
Read
bribed
my
by
books.
him earlier.
Find
Yeah,
the
he
8
gave you
pages.
net right ingots for it.
How do we know that if you become president, the deep state won't just take over? Deep slate. You know? What the fuck are you writing?
Yeah, how do we know
Well,
you can't just, like, what if
because-
next term...
I'm to Sigma.
You're not Pet Bat or Relipork. You can't say that.
This is
Well,
If you are with Ian, you cannot be Sigma.
the deep
Simple.
slate sucks.
Why would
You
you
know
talk
what?
about your
As
husband like
president,
that?
I promise I will imprison the deep slate along with Diddy. They will be in one prison.
Okay, and we will be sure that the deep slate will come out trauma-free or something. I don't know.
Do they need to?
They'll surrender.
Is that a
immediately
requirement?
because of-
Surrender? Do
because
they
of
have, like,
my
do they have to-
might.
Because of your
The
war?
deep slate will be
My
the
might,
story.
that's true. Have you
One
not
day.
seen the egg carrier? It's very mighty.
Okay, perfect.
I'm
Perfect.
mocking the deep slate. They're nothing
Okay.
in front of me.
Think.
They're under
Thank
my
you.
boot. Oh, it's a
Okay.
deep slate! Get it!
Okay, perfect. Now that we have eliminated the deep slate,
The deep slate has been
using
taken care of.
forceful methods. Thank you everybody for your thank you General and Mage for chipping in on this question. So next question we have starting with General. What would you do to make craftocracy worse?
Oh god, it's a deep slate! Get it out of here! Ah! Oh god, we gotta dispose of it.
Okay. All right, everybody.
dispose of
Settle
deep slate.
down. Settle down. We will have to let's do it. Стой. Я буду забирать. Okay, there we go.
Anyway,
Okay.
alright.
Oh shit.
We gotta break the chair, I think. If you can't sit. Oh, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
To make the
Now.
server worse.
Yes.
So, if I were to make the server worse, I would reduce the world border to 600 blocks. The radius would be 600 blocks. And let me tell you why it would be worse. Because all the technical players with their big drills would dig out all of the bottom of the world, and it'll be a huge dark space. It'll be empty basically, and that will be pretty bad. So that's what I would do to make Craftopus worse.
Okay. Now. I forgot what I was going to say concerning that. So if anybody else has to comment on huge dark holes with made by drills underneath, please do so now. If not, we will move
Don't we
on to
already have
sauce.
that? Like,
We do? I don't know. I
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
so
I
like dig
know.
under SSI and you'll see
entirely.
like all that like already.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I don't know anything. I haven't been here for what feels like ages. So sauce, what would you do to make craftocracy worse?
Well, here's what I could do to make Craftocracy worse, okay? Me and Relicorp could not win this election, and that'd make Craftocracy worse, you know?
Well, you see, the question is not could, it's would. So
What
you'd have
would
to.
we do?
Yeah,
Well,
what would you do?
I'm just saying matter of it, but beyond that, even if we do win, what would we do? Probably Blue Squid takeover after Relicorp quits halfway through his term, I'd say. And then
Okay.
Atlas becomes the supreme leader of everything.
Okay.
That I
And
can't promise if we are elected.
and why exactly would that be a bad? Why would exactly be a thing that makes craftocracy worse?
Because they would sell all their shitty soda at every event or some shit. I don't remember.
Oh,
It's some hyper capitalistic nonsense, and you know that's bad. So we're gonna do it because it's
Okay.
funny.
Okay, thank you. If anybody else has to comment on that, if not, we are going to move on the question to Xboy. What would you do to make craftocracy worse?
My answer is very simple. Do you see this pumpkin in my hand?
Yes,
I'm not fucking good.
That is what I would do to make this server worse.
by putting a pumpkin over everybody's heads, or I don't comprehend.
No, just on my head.
Just on.
I think
and-
this is an improvement. I'd say
Okay, well then, exactly why would this
No.
make it worse?
because now we
It's
don't
a-
have to see your face.
It's worse because I can't fucking see.
And
I don't
why
see how
does-
that's a bad thing.
I have.
It's very
have a
bad. I
picture
like
of-
having my side.
Sauce, you dick. Shut the fuck up.
So
I have a texture
That's
pack that
pretty
removes the
good,
overlay.
actually.
But I mean, if that's not good enough for you, I can.
I mean, I
can
think
go
we're
ahead
all
and put
in
a pumpkin
agreement
on
here that
everyone
this
else's
really
head.
isn't like any
yeah,
worse.
so
It's
this
just
this does not seem to be something that, at least perhaps by consensus,
It's a
This
very
probably-
big issue I have, you know.
this probably makes the server better if anything like that. So I'm not exactly sure.
Why would it make the server better? That's so mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Basically. That's it's
That is true. Are you saying I can only do good then?
basically.
Because
You
that
are-
would actually, if anything, that makes me the best candidate. I can't do anything wrong. I
Okay.
can't do any bad.
But that also means that you can't do everything. So
that also means you're boring as shit.
true.
That's not
Yeah, that is
true.
true. That is a
Putting a
good
pumpkin
point.
on your head is not very boring, I would say.
I don't know. The bit was done all the way back
don't
in
know.
debate too, and it's like, you know, I've seen this before. It's like
I think it's a less boring answer than just saying, "Oh, the worst thing to have in the server is me not being president."
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like that's a pretty bare bones answer. If I'm just
Okay,
gonna
you
be
know what?
real
Tell
with
you what.
you.
If I win, I'm gonna grief the fuck out of Xboy's base, and it's just gonna be fucking destroyed, and I'm gonna get banned. That's how we're gonna fucking make the server worse.
Okay.
Wow,
Wow.
Is
Okay.
you
that
So
heard
how
it
it
from
is?
him.
we have heard from one of the candidates threats of violence. Now, immediately moving on. Thank you for your answer, Xboy. Now on to Mage. What would you do to make this server worse?
Disband all parties.
Let's
Well,
fucking go.
I don't think you can do that.
Wow.
well, at the very
Just
least,
make a bill to
hypothetically.
disband all parties, and then just pass that bill. Like, duh.
So exactly, why would it make it worse, perhaps? Some people might see it as better. Ultimately, for example, if everybody was suddenly disbanded all of a sudden, they can just wait. No,
Also,
I don't even know where I was going with this. Yeah, but continue.
removing Diddy Thursday.
That's just making
Suddenly,
it better.
okay, but this implies that when you but what benefit does Diddy Thursday have?
He already said that killing it, but I think that's a cop-out answer.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. There's no more where we can
Chicken.
What is chicken? Okay, now thank you everybody for this temporary. I don't even know where I was going with that. My English is not my first language, so please excuse the weird weird things that have been going on here. But to recapitulate, big holes in the ground. Wait. Big holes on the ground. I forgot where I was going about this. My attention span has
Are we
severely
doing a recap of all of our
No, no, no,
misdeeds
no.
or
My
what?
attention. No, 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 no. Sorry, sorry. There was just no flow of questions coming about, and I was extremely clueless on what to do next. So, question for everybody, I guess. What are your thoughts on SSI disbanding in late June after 6 long months on the server?
It's-
Well,
Does,
it was a good
does
ride.
that's it?
I think it's I think it's gonna be pretty cool to
So it is
have
pretty
something
cool to have
change
him
in the
disband.
server. No, it's a change. I like changes.
Okay.
It's exciting.
Oh.
Anyway,
this
most of the SSI basically is just people who barely play on the server. So
makes sense.
whatever.
What of everybody else? Do any of y'all have any comments?
It was a good
I
ride.
miss the old SSI. Alright, that's what I think. Alright, I miss having fucking parties on the server that would like propose like radical shit, and then having that be like something to argue about. Okay, now every single party is just the unity party, where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna be the party for the strudel people, and we're gonna bring the server closer together. That's so I just holy shit, like.
You should become.
I
Yeah.
think it's funny when people do stupid shit, you know? Rather than and Lemon in the chat is saying you just fucking complain about them taking it too seriously, man. You can be radical and be unserious, okay? It's not like some fucking either or. Where it's a fucking valid thing to talk about. You know, you can be I can start a party where I'm like I'm gonna fucking blow up the whole server. That's not like a serious thing, but it's a radical thing. And you can be like, oh, I'm gonna do a fucking welfare system where we lay out this like 30 billion page document about how we like distribute, you know, the tax system. That's boring as shit and too serious, you know. So I love SSI because you know it made the server interesting. You know.
Okay. Okay, moving on from this.
Fuck, is it perfectly
X.
valid, is it?
I mean, yes, it was certainly perfectly valid, but we have to immediately perhaps leave old issues behind in the past. What happened in the past was in the past. We are over this right now. Thank you very much. Xboy, what is your comments on SSI disbanding? Or do you have...
I think no matter what you think of the SSI, I think there is something to appreciate in the fact that they made the server a lot more interesting with their inclusion. And ever since they've been around, I can't really imagine the server without them because they actually brought like some discussion to the table. Without them, there probably wouldn't be nearly as much conflict, and conflict makes everything a lot more interesting. So I
Okay.
do appreciate the SSI, and I think they will be missed.
I
But
apologize. There's noise.
that's okay.
I think that's a good opinion, X-Blast.
Okay, and while I'm busy trying to deal with all the mess in the background, Mage, if you have any opinions on, do you have any opinions on SSI disbanding late June?
Well,
What do you think?
it was fun having debacles with her. Adding stupid pranks. It's pretty sad to see them go. That is it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, everybody, for answering this question. Next question. Specifically for Mage, what is the wedding with Ian?
What her wedding?
The wedding that was planned with Ian.
I have no idea what her talking about.
Yes, you
Guys,
do.
it's gotta be a surprise. Please don't spoil
Yeah.
it.
I don't have any plans for a wedding. I need proof.
Okay, well,
This might have been an evil version of me, which is GAY.
Are you saying gay people are evil?
aha. Interesting.
Ha!
Please
Not
elaborate.
during Pride Month, dude.
Curious.
Please elaborate on the evil version of yourself being gay
Well,
and implying that gay people...
UHHHHH. UHHHHH. I done got nothing to say, but as gay, I know that.
So he is homophobic.
Very well.
How is the good version of Mage homophobic? What is that? Why is that what it is? How does that work? I'd
UHHHHH.
rather have evil Mage who is gay.
I don't know, he decided to become gay one day.
Can you bring in the evil version
That's
of Mage?
pretty gay.
I think if he comes in, you have a valid chance winning the election.
Ha!
Anyway, are we not going to discuss state of the race like during the debate?
All right, everybody. I attempted to quiet down the people in the background as a... Wait.
Yippee! Yay!
All right, so apparently the poop machine won't shut up. That's fine. Question from left to right, starting with General. What one important thing would you do as president?
Man, I've got so many things planned. I got the Hooters. I got the renovation of Spawn. I got the Diddy prison.
Elaborate on Hooters.
Hooters. I mean, did you not watch? I probably didn't watch it, but I did
No.
the campaign video, and I'm building a Hooters.
Okay. Very
And it's
well.
going to be the egg Hooters. It's going to have all the egg options in it. Yeah, so it probably is the most important thing, but also I have been working on the train system
Aha,
for
yes,
quite a
yes.
while, and that is very important. Every president of Strudel, every candidate has said, "Oh, I will work on the train system," but I really need the patch to update for the Railways Navigator to be implemented. I think the most important things, all right, two things: Hooters, the Hooters, and the train system. That's like the tradition.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, General. If nobody else has to comment on what you just said, I will move on to the next candidate. Sauce, dude. Uh, well, in this case, you're like the running mate, something like that. I'm not exactly sure on what Relaport would do. I'm not exactly sure that you are sure of it as well. But what do you plan to do in general as Relaport's running mate, assuming that Relaport wins?
I'm not gonna do shit.
Fair enough. So will you just continue chilling and like maybe if
I'm more of a
someone
symbolic figure. I don't really like.
okay. Yeah,
Vice
that's
president don't got much to do. I'll probably speak at some events like I already do. That's about it. Like, just keeping it real. Right?
okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Sauce Dude. Now for the incumbent ex-boy right here. Assuming you win this election, will there be any more important things that you will do as a president?
Yes, if I am elected as president again, me and Lemon have been working on some interesting things. We plan to build a giant fight pit and then have the people of Strudel compete in a tournament and they will all battle to the death. It's like one of those really big coliseums where there's like an audience and
Mm.
you're able to look down at them. And so we will hold an event bracket style and shit. I think it would go really hard. And that would probably be one of the most important things because it'd be an awesome event and we'd be watching people fight each other, kill each other. It'd be awesome.
Okay, fascinating. Thank you very much, Ace Boy. Anything else aside from the fight bit, or is that all for you that you are willing to say for now?
I mean, I might continue to pass like some cool executive orders and shit, and create maybe host some more cool events and stuff. But basically,
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. I'll move this on to Mage for now. What do you plan to do as president, Mage?
Expand los skibides hermanos and get projects done. Also, bring back the gala.
Okay. And what kind of projects
It was fun.
would you like to get done? Or you are not willing
Mo
to
and the new capital.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And
me and
now,
Lemon are working on the
okay,
on the mall. I'm
okay.
working on the new capital.
This is first
So
okay,
get your own
yes,
project, dude.
yeah. So now, well, ex-boy, this question was directed for you. Will you do more after you win? I know you elaborate. I know that you described a bit more of your fight pit. And right now, here's a chance for you to describe more on what you're going to do aside from the fight pit or anything in general that you're going to do after you, if you win, that is, aside from fight pit.
it is a little hard to say, but I think, like Mage said, bringing back the presidential gala would be really fun. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Also, executive order to Actually, I don't know if this has already been proposed, but the kill Ian button. We need the kill Ian button. I mean, it's actually a shame that it's not already here yet. In fact, I might just do that in this term. We need the kill Ian button. All right.
Yes, yes, that is
So
definitely very evident as my rifle is only gives him a little
we need to
scratch,
kill
so
Ian.
so
We
that's
also need the formal marriage for Mage and Ian as well. You
okay,
know,
okay,
he's
okay.
been denying it, but we need something official, is what I'm saying. Um,
Okay.
Otherwise, that's pretty much all I can think of on the top of my head.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much, Xboy. And now, all of Strudel, thank you for tuning in on this debate. We are going to start on closing statements immediately. So, starting from left to right, General candidates, please give your closing statements.
Okay. No, every debate, I forget that there are closing statements, and you know what? I think this server needs a president that'll actually do a lot of stuff to change up the landscape, to change up everything, and that's me. And I've what is the word? I don't know. I don't remember the word. I've said I'll do so much stuff, and I'll do everything good and everything cool. So all the other candidates would do less than me. That's 100%. So if you want stuff to change, vote for me.
Okay, Sauce, you may speak now, please.
Well, in my opinion, I think that Relaport, even if he can't be here today, he is easily the most oralicious man on the server. He won Man of the Year for a reason. I don't think there's. I think he's the best choice for that and that alone. All right, I think we need someone funny, and that's all I gotta say. Is his aura speaks for itself. I got nothing else to add to that.
Perfect, thank you. And now for you, Xboy, what is your closing statement?
I think the server has been pretty goaded under my presidency, and if you want it to continue to stay goaded, you should vote me. I also really want my pumpkin off my head. I'm really starting to regret this. Actually, that's about it.
Okay, perfect. And Mage, your closing statement? No.
I will make craftocracy worse again.
That was awful.
All right, everybody. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you, all candidates, General Sauce, X-Boy, and Mage, and to everybody who submitted questions, excluding House. Stick around, audience. We will have an open discussion with all of you in a few minutes. This has been the 7th Craftocracy presidential debate. I've been Artem. Goodbye, everybody.